Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long.
Let's play ball. He's out.
And now Bryce Harper, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. The second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no. So coming to the plate, Andrew Newcomb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dodgers, the second baseman, Andrew Newcomb.
First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Seager.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit softly to third. No, he can't hold on to it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
Coming to the plate now, James Newcomb. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Heading out towards shallow right.
Halfway.
Kingery takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody.
0-2. Here it is. And the runner breaking for third. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Andrew Newcomb. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrew Newcomb.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. Bruce patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Jay Bruce now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's gone 3 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Striding in once again, Andrew Newcomb. And their runners at the corners now.
Newcomb
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1 home. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4. Gene Segura standing in. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 5.
Segura.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any. As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here. Now at the plate, Andrew Newcomb. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
That way to square up on
talk
that
about
ball.
having
Great
a pretty
job.
special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez.
Seager.
He's 1 for 3. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners off for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Throw back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Newcomb over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about
Here now is
themselves.
our final
We'll
line
see how
score.
long.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-0. The Metropolitans had 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-1. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1. The Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the Giants 11-2. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-3. The Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 12-1. The Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. The Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 14-2. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Cleveland Indians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-4. The Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-6. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-0. The Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be
downtown L.A. and
Let's play ball.
striding in, James Newcomb.
Batting
He's
third,
coming off a month
the
in
third
which he earned
baseman,
National League Player
James
of the Month recognition.
Newcomb.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the
Up
Phillies.
next for
Reese
Philadelphia,
Hoskins. He
the
drew a
first
walk
baseman,
his first time up.
Reese Hoskins.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now at the plate,
Now
James Newcomb. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went
Newcomb.
deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this
Come on,
guy's
beat it
big
out, beat it
power,
out.
he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Balls up, balls up.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Newcomb will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Drew Smyly. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now, attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Digging in, James Newcomb. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Newcomb.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, James Newcomb. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Miller's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Up for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Straight up, straight up.
High pop up. Newcomb waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game.